What's up? Welcome back to the chat. It's Dr. Cheap is Whoa. Dr. Cheap is sunflower. Today is a weird day here in New York. Very, very weird day. We had terrible storms here yesterday, so a lot of people had flooding in their homes. They lost a lot. Let's maybe turn this down. They lost a lot. I had some assistants lose everything. They lost everything. All of their memories. If you out there and you've been through like a fire or a flood before, then you know how devastating that can be. So it's just a weird day here at the office, just thinking about them, trying to figure out what can we do to provide some type of, I don't know. It's just tough, guys. What can we do? So it's just a weird day. This is not the right color. This is not the colors I was. Child, that is not it. What the freak? So just dealing with that. It rained, what's today, Thursday? It rained all day yesterday. And so that's Wednesday. Tuesday night, it rained all night long. And a lot of people are saying they never had this type of rain here in this area. And it honestly reminded me of being like in a hurricane or something in Florida, minus the winds. If you're from Florida or you're from an area that gets like hurricane winds and hurricane storms, you know when it actually hits, it's like rain, wind, fast, it's moving. But this was just like sitting rain for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. You know, it made everything feel damp, groggy. You just didn't want to even leave. So we had to shut down yesterday. Couldn't even come to work. Like, yeah, y'all, couldn't even come. Had to deal with that. So today is a little weird at work. It's just very weird here. It's very weird. That's why I said, you know, it could be worse. That's my message for today. It could always be worse than what you are going through right now. You know, somebody didn't wake up today. Somebody lost everything yesterday or today. They woke up to having to start over. Somebody is just going through such a transformation where they probably broken down. It reminds me of the time when I got ready to come to New York, which was almost 10 years ago. I moved to New York 2017. Think about it, 2017. It must have been like, it had to be like May, June. I think it was June that I came to New York, 2017. So next June will be 10 years that I've been away from really the South. Because before that, I was in Nashville for 4 years. So that's 10 plus 4.5. So like 5. It's like 15 years away from home. But the moral of the story is when I moved to New York, I had to leave everything behind. I had to leave every single thing behind. I had to sell everything. I had to throw some things away. I couldn't afford to take all of my stuff with me. So that to me was like a crying, tearful time. And the only thing that I could take was the most sentimental things that could fit in a Ford. Maybe it was a Ford Focus, I don't know. And come to New York, crying like a baby, not knowing like everything that I lost I would get back, but the memories I was able to hold on to, and you know, just some of my more sentimental things, you know. But when you lose things in a flood and it happens so fast, it's really hard to prepare for that, you know. So today I just want us to remember that it's not as worse as it could be. Even when I'm going through my hella hard times, even when I'm going through times where it's like I don't know what to do and I have to pause because my brain is like overwhelmed, I still have to remember, you know, someone is going through something so much worse. What? I don't want to restart my computer, but someone is going through something so much worse, and you might know them or you may not know them, and I have to remember that. The time when I was moving to New York, preparing to go to GPR, I was devastated because I was losing everything. I didn't realize that I was losing all of that to prepare me and to give me space for new shit to enter my life. You know, granted, I was able to hold on to my most sacred memories that I've been holding on to since I was a kid. Like, every certificate that I got from school, from elementary, middle, high school, I have in a folder. All of my like pictures, because I used to do photo albums, but with social media, people don't really do photo albums no more, but I'm a photo album fan. And maybe when I get my land or our land in our house, I'll get back into it. But being like moving here, moving there, it kind of messes that up. But I will say that you just have to be really, really grateful for where you are in life. So I'm just grateful that I'm employed. I'm able to do what I love, which is dentistry. I'm able to stream, which is another thing that I love to do. I'm able to just connect to people and tell them my story, share stories. I'm able to help patients every day. I'm able to just wake up and still have a chance to live and fight for this dream. Okay? So if you out there, you're going through something today, life has been a little tough lately, just remember that it's not as bad as it could be. It's not as bad as it could be. It could be a lot worse. That doesn't mean that you don't have the right to feel your emotions, but don't stay there forever. Even me, y'all know me, I'll get in my emotions real quick. I'll get defeated sometimes. I'll get depressed. I'll get sad. I'll get overwhelmed sometimes. But I always have to remind myself that this is only temporary. It's not going to last forever, you know? So to the people out there who dealing with that, you going through something like me, I'm still going through a lot. I show up here, put my white coat on, you know, I put my doctor shit on, you know, I put it on. Let me show y'all my shoes. Oh, hold on. I got this new phone case and it closes my camera out. So I have to like a little window. You know, I got on my Mahari color scrubs. I wore for 4 years. Not the same scrubs, but the same color. And I just have to remember where I came from. Like, it could be worse. I could not have made it. I could not have gotten into school in the 1%. I could not have the courage to be a streamer and tell other people about dentistry, or to just encourage people to follow your dreams. Even when you're not feeling lucky, today might be your lucky day, even if you're not feeling it. So don't get so down, don't get so out. Just try to stay positive. This world is going crazy as hell. I know rent high as fuck. All these things are high as people are like crashing out. I just saw something. This is kind of bad news. This is like a trigger warning. But there was this guy in the news. He unalived his wife, their 4 kids, and I think 2 of their foster kids, and himself. People are crashing out. They're crashing out. Everything is crashing out right now, right? So a good time for you to learn how to live your best life. Learn how to live your best life. You know, bills gonna be there, the stress is gonna be there, the failures and the setbacks gonna be there, the complications gonna be there, the tragedies are gonna even be there. You know, I've been dealing with a tragedy since a kid, not having my mom, you know, having an incarcerated father, having just poverty all around me, not really having people around me who have big goals, and just having to be a dreamer and a gold digger, G-O-A-L digger. Not a gold digger, but a gold digger. You know, it's levels to it. To everything that you want to do, there's levels to it. And sometimes your levels might seem like it's impossible. But that's only an illusion. It's only possible if you believe it's possible. It's only going to happen if you make the changes and you take the steps and you pull yourself up by the bootstraps and you just keep trying to live your best life. Don't wait for it. Your best life needs you now. You know, my best life needs me now. That's why in this moment that I'm dealing with life and life is kicking my ass and life is lifing, I'm still showing up here to encourage you guys because I know how fucking hard it is. I know. I'm thinking like if I'm a dentist and I'm dealing with this, life is life on me. I can't imagine, you know, the people who might have let their dreams go and now they have settled for something that they really don't like. I can't imagine, you know. So that's why you gotta always know who you are, know the things you will accept, love on yourself, be truthful to yourself, don't run from your goals and your dreams just because it's hard, and realize that it could be much worse. Somebody did not wake up today. Yesterday I celebrated, well, we didn't really celebrate, but you know, it was one of my good friends' birthday who is no longer with us, and she was a young 40s, full of life, vibrant, the life of the party, a mother of 6 kids, husband, all left behind, you know. So, and this is unexpected things. Like I have my sister gone last year. Both these people who I love dearly gone last year. She left behind a daughter, you know, my goddaughter. She's without a mom. It's her senior year. You know what I mean? So it can get really hard to stay focused. You got so much stuff around you. The internet is hyping everybody up. The celebrities are living their best life. And it might seem like everybody living their best life but you. But let me tell you something. Don't get caught up in the hype. It's just an illusion. Okay? So we have to just like really stay positive and take it a day at a time. Just the one day at a time. Even with me, you know, my streaming journey, and I talk about this like every day. The streaming journey is a testament to something that takes a very long time. Like, I don't do it perfectly. I don't do it on a schedule. I don't follow the rules. And until I probably do that, it probably may not get as far as it could go. But one thing I do is still show up. Well, you know, most streamers go live one time. They hear the crickets and they be like, oh, that's a little scary. And that's how it is with people in real life with their goals. They'll say, hey, I want to accomplish this goal, but, you know, they'll try it. They'll take the first step. And if the first step don't work out perfectly, it's like, oh, bump that goal. And that's not how it should be. When you are a goal digger, sometimes you dig in the wrong spot. You got to switch your spot. Sometimes you don't have the right shovel, or you don't have a shovel at all. You got to get a new tool. Sometimes it's raining and it's a bad time to dig for your goals. Sometimes it's a storm and you got to wait for the sun to come back out. You know, whatever space you're in, just know that it could be a lot worse. Don't judge a book by its cover. Judge a book by what's inside. And that comes with you too. You know, it could be a lot worse for you. But if you're looking in the mirror and you're looking at the external parts of you, you might feel like, dang, I'm not where I want to be. But look at the inside of how far you came. If you came from like me, hood to hood, and you came from the hood, you made it farther than you were. You're not stuck there still living in the same situations. And if you are there, I need you to see your future self escaping that. Okay? So yeah, today, like I said, guys, it's just a totally weird day. And I can't believe it's already July the 30th. It's July the 30th, 10:29 a.m. I can't believe it. It's almost August. That's freaking bananas. That's how fast time is going. That's how fast time is going. And for me, I haven't accomplished half of the shit I put out to accomplish this year. But this year is going different than I expected it to go. Like 100% different. And I'm okay with that because that's how life is. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, that was a weird freaking number. So yeah, I'm dealing with a lot, but I just try to get through it. You know, pray to the ancestors. You know, get the sun shining. There's not been a lot of sun. What the heck? Shit, Apple Siri, I had a question for you. What? Hey, Apple Siri, call my phone? Weird AF. So yeah, even with dentistry, normally we would be super busy, but both of my assistants are out dealing with that tragedy, you know, so the schedule is like lighter, and I don't know. It's raining again. It's just crazy. It's really, really crazy. So that's what's on my mind this morning, guys. I'm just waiting for the next patient. I could be doing some studying, but for me, you know, streaming is super important to my daily life. It's super duper important to my goals, you know, to me building an audience, to me just getting this message around the world that you can do anything you want to do. And I'm gonna say that till I'm long gone. That's too high. You can do anything you want to do. Anything you set your mind to. Anything that's in your spirit. I haven't been recording. I haven't been dropping shorts. I haven't been really doing much lately. Dealing with this new lifestyle. Oh, and I want to tell y'all what I'm dealing with so bad, but I just can't. Y'all know you have to keep people out of your game room. I'm not saying y'all is people and y'all in my game room, but you get what I'm saying. Like when you're going through shit, sometimes it's not good to blast it all the time. You just gotta deal with it. And I was talking to my chat, and you know, I'm working out the situation, and the chat is always like, no, your channel would blow up if you tell people what's going on. Your channel would, people like to feel like you're vulnerable and blah 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 blah. But I just feel like this is a sacred space that I'm in right now, and I'm definitely gonna share it with the world, but only after I've overcame it. That's kind of how dentistry was. We went through all of this school, all of this training, get into dental school, and I was sharing my story a lot, and it didn't really hit and go crazy and go stupid viral until I was actually done with the process, until I had took that graduation picture, finished almost completely the program. That's when it really made sense. So is this a form of therapy? You mean streaming? I think so. For me, I think it is, because I like to meet other people around the world, even though I don't meet that many people right now. But yeah, it's definitely like a form of therapy sometimes. But you know, when you get on like platforms like Kick, it could be a form of self-sabotage for some people because you have trolls, so you have to be careful. So live isn't really too much therapy, but for me, it just helps me to help other people And sometimes other people help me because they're positive. And like right now, I think we all need just like some positive energy, no matter who you are. Doesn't matter who you are. And right now, I'm drinking on this mango pineapple refresher with lemonade. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, guys, so just know that it's not as bad as it could be. No matter what you're going through, it could always just be 10 times worse. Which is why, even if it's hard for me to stream every day, I still try to like stream because I love it. I don't know. I might not be blowing up or nothing, but I still love it. Have you had a good week in that case? Yes and no. I was just talking about how we had flooding in this area that I'm in. My assistants lost everything. It was raining for like 2 days straight. Work has been cool, but it's been a lot of loss around this area. A lot of rain, like a unexpected natural disaster. So that's what made me present this topic, is that some people wake up and they feel down, they feel lost, they feel overwhelmed. But when you remember, dang, it could be so much worse. And for me, when I remember, dang, I'm not where I started from. I started as this broke ass, poor ass, desperate ass, motherless, no father in the house, daddy issue ass, intelligent, hood, sad, sometimes depressed child with only like a dream.
She's done.
She's done with the denture?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be right there. Thank you. Well, guys, I gotta go check on a case. I will holler at you guys later, and thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I'll be back. Bye. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, okay? If I am able to come back live later, I will. If I can't, I will see y'all in the next video. Turn your notifications on. If you watch this on the replay, drop those positive vibes in the comments. Hype me up. Bye.